What's going on, guys? T Torres back here for another video. So in the last video you saw kind of a little bit of an update on Samuel's progress as far as doing like engine stuff and what have you. So right now, as you can see, Samuel is mounting the turbo pedestal. Do you want to say hey to YouTube?
What's up, guys? So
he is currently, as you can see, he is tightening down the pedestal to the engine block. So next, he's already got the little intake piece side done, and then we'll as soon as we get the turbo pedestal finished and mounted, we will go ahead and get the turbo in there. And like I said in the last video, he added a new compressor housing wheel, so that thing should make some nice spoolie noises. So yep, that's what we're doing. We're mounting the turbo pedestal, and then we'll finish we'll completely mount everything up, and then hopefully today we'll be able to fire it up, even though we still are missing one of the intake pieces for the motor. Okay, as you can see, old turbo wheel, new turbo wheel.
The pedestal bolts.
Yep, pedestal bolts.
New
O-rings. O-rings for the return for oil.
For here.
Alrighty, let's throw that puppy in there. It's cold. It's 40 degrees out. Samuel's getting aggravated because I don't know where all the tools are. Hey, can you get this? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I don't know where all your stuff's at, but yeah, I can get it.
It's gonna be a bitch.
Perfect. Is that how it goes?
Yeah. Sort of.
Looks good.
I don't know what we should put in first.
I think you ought to do that, I guess secure it to the pedestal first, right?
Don't strip.
Get her done. Oh yeah, you definitely don't want that bolt to strip.
I think it went in crooked.
No.
It did.
Really?
Yeah.
That road raggy.
Alright, can you do me a huge favor?
Yeah. Okay, so here we are. We had a little hiccup. It's now dark out. Go ahead and explain to him, Samuel, what happened.
Well, the crappy aluminium pedestal, it cross-threaded really easily with the steel bolt going into the cast aluminum. So we had to run to 3 different part stores, 2 different part stores, because they all had their taps rented out. And we finally got to O'Reilly's, not pushing for O'Reilly's because we like the other place better, but anyways,
not to advocate for one or the other.
They let us use the tap there on the counter, and I got it to where it'll go in now. Now we got some anti-season. Hopefully it works out.
There we go. Yeah,
that was really crappy.
Yep, that was another hiccup.
And it's cold.
It's very cold out here.
Dang.
Let's get her done.
Oh, pedestal's going back on.
Pedestal is going back on.
What am I doing?
What are we doing?
It's backwards.
It is backwards. Turb skis mounted, baby. I'm cold and hungry.
Should look up the torque specs. This is the only one that really matters.
Yeah, we do. I'll Google the torque specs here in a minute. Good work there, Samuel. So, alrighty. So we, Samuel and I got the turbo mounted. All the clamps are tightened. Downpipes connected, obviously, to the exhaust side. And now show them the, what would you call that? Not a Y piece, just a...
The splitter. It's the exhaust side feeding the turbo.
Feeding these up pipes?
It's got these up pipes. So the up pipes go into this and then into the turbo.
So we are...
This is where that...
Samuel thinks this is going to be a challenge for us, and I do too. And so once we get this done, fingers crossed, we should be able to... Fire it up, let her warm up, and then, yeah, go from there. So the turbo, the only biggest setback for the turbo was just getting the... having to rethread that pedestal.
That sucked. Yeah,
that was not fun. Just because it took time of us having to drive. Alright, so we're going to get this in. And, yeah, I'll catch you back with you in just a minute. Alright, so this was not so fun. But, it's funny now. But, anyway, so what we did was we took this, this boot, this pedestal part of this, whatever you want to call it. And we were trying to get it from we were trying to connect this first, but we went ahead and got this connected to the actual turbo side. And then we were able to get this finally secured. There's a little, what do you call that? Just a little notch right here.
Yeah, the clock position.
The clock position has to line up perfectly right here, and it'll sit right here. There's actually a little notch like right here. where the turbo has to sit perfect. So that was a challenge. Then we had to go back down, loosen that up pipe, and we were finally able to get this in. And so we are that much closer to getting this bad boy started up. I don't think it's gonna blow up, man.
Should I turn edge on?
Yeah, you can. I mean, let's get it started. Yeah, let's worry about that. Let's just get it fired up. And you got that's in high idle.
Yeah.
Go into high idle.
Oh, it's on 4.
Tune 1.
Now it will be. Oh, what is that?
We got a lot of stuff going on. Are you ready, big dog?
I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. She's in high idle.
What is that leak? That doesn't sound good.
We've got air coming out somewhere. Where's the air coming out of?
I have no idea.
Turn it over again. Sounds like it's coming out of the pedestal.
Found it. That thing.
That screw?
Yeah, I can tighten that.
What's that screw for?
Allen wrench. I have no idea.
Alright, so we're getting closer. Let's tighten that puppy up. Is oil coming out?
Yep.
Oh, that's not good. Do we need some more juice on the batteries? Say, mate. I think the dog is sad for us too, man.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I don't think we should go any further.
Dunsky.
Alright, so as you guys saw, there's a 1/8 27, what is it,
27 MPT.
MPT.
So,
that plug right there
pipe
is
thread.
draining oil out of the pedestal itself, so which is no bueno. So unfortunately, we are not going to be able to start this thing because it gets running and cranked up. It's going to literally blow oil everywhere. So what's our plan of attack here after this?
So I'm either gonna have to get a bigger plug or try and trace the threads, and because I already have a tap for a 1/8 27, so we can try and trace the threads and get it to go in a little bit deeper and see if that plugs it. If not, I'm gonna have to get a bigger plug and we're gonna have to up the size on it. Hope that fixes it.
That's unfortunate. I really wanted to hear this beast run.
But now she's bleeding.
She is oozing
bleeding.
out. She is bleeding oil.
Anyways, the pedestal is where the oil feeds into the turbo, and it leaking right there is very unfortunate because now the turbo has oil in it, and now whatever's up here is now going to drain out there. So to fix this problem, I'm going to get oil all over the place.
Well,
But the good thing is we have oil pressure.
Yeah,
It's pumping the oil up there.
She's pumping.
And that's where all the air was coming through because it was hitting off the air to pump the oil.
Okay, so as you just saw, we got the turbo mounted back up, got the pedestal done, and then on that little bolt right there on that pedestal was leaking air. So, and of course it was draining oil. So we were just a little bummed out that we were not able to tonight get Rambo fired up, get her warmed up, and see what's gonna happen. But yeah, that's just super unfortunate. But yeah. Taking you guys along for the journey for the ambulance build. So if you're stopping to the channel for the first time, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up. It helps me, helps my videos get in the suggested column, and of course make sure you turn on all your post notifications. I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.